All right, you're live. See the red up there? Mm-hmm. You're live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 Clarion County YMCA YDL Sports Network Boys and Girls Basketball All-Star Games here live from the YMCA in Clarion, Pennsylvania. We have the girls' game right now at 2 o'clock, followed by the boys at 3:30. My name is Al Modrzejewski, bringing the game to you here, and I'm with
Coach Mike Dawson.
Mike Dawson,
yeah.
sorry. I knew the last name was Dawson. I wasn't sure if it was Mike. We literally just met. Mike Dawson, who is an assistant at Red Bank Valley High School. Good guy. Just got a chance to meet him, and we're excited by the game tonight, Mike. What do you think?
Yeah, it's nice to kind of put a bow on the season for all these kind of girls. Give them one more chance to get out in the court and play a little bit.
No, it's always an honor. I mean, I was a college basketball coach for 36 years and been around the sport for a long time. And anytime you have these all-star games, whether it's in high school, college, professional level, it's just an honor for these kids to come out and play one last time in front of their family, in front of their friends.
Yeah,
and also, some of these, for some of them, maybe their last game they're playing competitively. But some of them are going on to play in the next level, which is always exciting to see. So I'm sure maybe some of their college coaches are here watching as well.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see, especially the District 9 girls and District 10 girls are so used to playing against each other that it'll be fun for them to actually get out and play with each other.
Oh, yeah, get a chance to play with each other. And I'm sure a lot of them play maybe in summer, AAU. There's travel ball. There's obviously, the game has changed so much in that respect that they have a chance to, the relationships are a lot deeper than they were maybe like 25 years ago when they didn't do that.
The lines are a little bit more blurred now than completely black and white.
Absolutely, absolutely. But anyway, the game's going to start here in about a little over 3 minutes. And obviously we'll bring the starting lineups to you and go from there. But I'm sure everyone's going to get a chance to play equally. An all-star game, it's not much of a pressure situation. It's probably going to be more of an up-and-down game. Not a lot of defense played like in most all-star games. But it should be fun to watch. And again, just to get these young ladies an opportunity to play again.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see. Yeah, for sure it's going to be fast-paced. At least I know the two I got to coach, we like to play fast. And that's kind of like the transition you're seeing all around the sport is everybody's trying to speed up a little bit more.
Right. And you're a much more familiar with these young ladies and even the guys. I haven't really been around that much to broadcast and see games this summer.
Yeah,
this winter.
I think
so you're a lot more familiar. I'm going to need your help in some of the names and what they're doing and what they're all about. But I am very well aware of Miley Harmon. Obviously, I've seen her play for a couple of years. Played for you at Red Bank Valley. What a tremendous performer. A great athlete. Obviously, she's going to go, as you told me, to run track at Youngstown State. But 2,000 points speaks for itself, Mike.
Yeah. She filled the stat sheet up most nights. I think she had 20-point games this year. Went over 10 assists a couple times. So wow. She made our life easy for sure.
I mean, you guys have done some tremendous things over the last couple of years. I had a chance to see you guys play on several occasions, more last year than this year. But obviously, she's the engine that drives the machine, and what she's done for her career speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But we're going to be getting started here soon. I know the young ladies are going back to their respective benches. I'm sure they're going to start with the starting lineups here in a minute. And we'll bring it. We hope will be an exciting game today, and I hope everyone here enjoys it. We have a nice crowd here, nice group of people surrounding the rotunda here above the court where we stand, and should be a fun night, a fun afternoon, I should say.
Yeah, we got the weather outside that makes people a little bit more likely to get in here to watch the game. So
yeah, this crazy weather where it was 70, now it's back to 30, then it's going back to 60. It's just it's Western Pennsylvania in the spring. What do you expect?
Yeah, not ideal for the spring sports, but
right.
We don't have to worry about that today.
No. That's the one great thing about our sport. I've said all these years in doing it. We're indoors because I'm not a winter person. So I'm thankful I'm not coaching football or baseball. Well, we've got about a little over a minute before we start. We're about to start the starting line. I don't know if they're going to announce the lineup. So if they don't, we'll obviously identify to you who's out there. With the games here. And once we start, we have the Team Jacob, which is the blue team in the light blue jerseys, and Team Harmon in the light red, almost pink jerseys. And those are the two teams today. The blue team, Team Jake, was coached by Christine Crancotta of Conneaut and Jenny Bell of Hickory. And the Team Harmon team, the team with the red jerseys, coached by Jordan Hoover of Du Bois Central Catholic and Kelly Kiefer of Union AC Valley. And those are our coaches for the games this afternoon. And again, we anticipate starting here very shortly.
Yeah, we're 20 seconds out at least before the announcements here, so then we're getting rolling.
And Mike, you can just call me Coach Al. It's easier than Mondraszewski, so.
I'll be sure to do that then.
That's easy. I don't think I've ever been called Coach Mondraszewski in 36 years of coaching. It's just always Coach Al.
Yeah, you sometimes lose your name, you know. Yeah. You end up with nicknames, they shorten it, you know, you take what you can get.
And we have Rich Rhodes giving the starting lineups right now. Right now, they're just announcing not the starting line, just the rosters itself.
I believe so.
Hope Jacobs for the blue team announced. Marina Haynes of Du Bois Central Catholic. Hannah Glunt of Clearfield. Samantha Gribble from Punxsutawney. And Emma Olensky of Du Bois Central Catholic. This is the girls coming off the bench for the blue team. So Maya Pisser will be starting from Elk County Catholic. Kaya Wetzel from Union AC Valleys. Katie Bowl from Franklin High School. And Lainey Harrington of Conneaut. Kamora Roberts of Hickory. Now the Team Harmon team in the red jerseys, coached by Jordan Hoover and Kelly Kiefer. Brooklyn Taylor from Karn City High School. Kiera Banana, one of your players from Red Bank Valley. Ainsley Hartle from North Clarion High School. Sophie Babington from Clarion High School. Lake Fields from Kennedy Catholic. The starting lineups, Lindsay Greco. Ella Moses from Port Allegheny. Miley Harmon, the star player from Red Bank Valley, also starting. Izzy Gamble from Grove City High School. And CJ Sabo from Slippery Rock High School. That's the starting lineup for Team Harmon, the red team. And again, everybody, this is Al Modrzejewski for the play-by-play here, along with Mike Harmon from Red Bank Valley, as we begin today's edition of the 2025 Clarion County YMCA YDL Sports Network Boys and Girls Basketball All-Star Games. And the game's about to start, and the referees for this contest are Roddy Hartle, who also does a lot of PSAC college games, very good college official, and Drake Irwin, who actually is a freshman in high school. He just recently graduated. He played at North Clarion High School last year. So we have Drake and Roddy. So I'm sure a veteran official will help out the young official here in his first contest.
We had Drake for a couple of our games. He did a good job for us.
Good.
It's good to see younger people getting into it, too.
Great, it is. Drake's a good young man. Very good kid.
We got 10-minute quarters here running.
Yeah, they're playing college rules, 10 minutes, of course. And we started. The blue team has the ball. Missed shot by number 32. Offensive rebound, up and in. Still getting the names here, people. Help me out. Lane Harrington out of Conneaut with the basket. Dribble drive, quick pass.
Moses with the pass.
And a score by C.J. Sable from Slippery Rock. Quick start, 2-2. Bring the ball up. You got Team Blue. Dribble out of bounds, and we have a same possession here for the blue team. I'm just going to call them the blue and red team. It's easier. Quick steal by number 10. Beautiful pass. Oh, and blocked by 14. Bringing up the ball. Again, this is all new people for me. You got to bear with me. I'm just getting the numbers here. Laney Harrington. Dribble over and stolen by Lindsey Greco. Another quick turnover back.
Wetzel gets it back. Little floater from Roberts there.
Yeah, you can chime in too because you know these girls better than I do. I'm just literally learning the names right now. I have to look down every time I find out who it is. So bear with me, people. It's not going to be I'm not Jim Nance here today, okay?
We got Harmon initiate the offense here.
Yes. I tell you what, you might want to do the play-by-play because you know these girls better than I do.
Look at a shot here. What's with that rebound? Kicks it up to Pitzner.
Yeah.
Looking to start the offense.
You know pretty much all the names of the girls?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of these D10 girls, but
Yeah.
we're getting the hang of it there.
Yeah. Missed jump shot. And 24 with the rebound.
Harmon with a deep three. Count that.
Miley Harmon picking up where she left off in her high school career.
Puts them up 5-2.
And the red team's up 5-2 at the 8:16 mark. Missed jump shot, rebound by Harmon. And that missed jump shot was by Kimora Roberts from Slipper. Dribble drive, 33. Swing it to the corner, jump shot.
That's Gamble from the corner.
And it goes out of bounds. Missed jump shot by Izzy Gamble from Grove City.
Get the first line change of the night.
Yes.
I think it's afternoon. We're not we're not too late yet. Could we get
5-2 lead.
Gribble checks in.
For the Reds and the visitors, correct? Yes. Red up 5-2 over to the blue. Very patient, look for the good shot.
Let's go on with
Up
the
drive,
one there.
great move. Great move by Hannah Glenn, and one was fouled. And she's going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play to possibly tie up this game.
Glunt out of Clearfield, won their first district title in 25 years, I think, was in the right up there.
Offensive rebound and putback
By Hope Jacob.
by Hope Jacobs from Du Bois Central Catholic. 6'5", Blue. Nice pass by Harmon inside. And a jump ball called.
They keep possession.
CJ Sabo got tied up on the jump ball. Inbounds for the red team, down 6-5. Shot fake by Harmon with the ball. And she picked up her dribble and walked. Turnover on that possession. 6-5 Blue at the 7:07 mark of the first quarter. Triple drive and kick. Back to number 8.
Gribble with another deep three. She was used to that all season. I think she led District 9. on the
3-point
season with, I think, 74 made, which is just absurd.
That is crazy. Nice drive by Harmon, but missed. Rebound by Hope Jacob.
Sees the trailer.
I don't know, but a nice dribble drive by number 5. She got fouled in the play,
Haynes going to the line now.
and that's, is that Marina? Mm-hmm. Marina Haynes at the line from Du Bois Central Catholic. Makes it a 7-5 game. First one's good.
That DCC group also ended a drought like Clearfield did. They won their first title since '99, so.
Obviously, a very good year they had. And the second one's missed. Rebounded by Kyra Banana from Red Bank Valley.
We got the subs in here now.
Did I say, was it Kira or Kyra?
Kira Banana,
Kira.
yep.
Okay.
Then we got Taylor checked in from Karn City.
Izzy Gamble was fouled going to the basket, and she'll be going to the line for 2. Izzy Gamble from Grove City High School for Team Harmon, trying to tie this game up. First is good. Now for the bonus. Second also good. We have a tie game, 7 up, a little over 6 to go in the first quarter.
Haynes in the corner. I think of that DCC trio out there, you're going to see the ball move a little bit better now with this set.
Familiarity
Yeah.
there, you know. Harmon bringing the ball up. Calling for the screen. Little pick and roll to number 33.
Should be coming out.
Nice little pick and roll action with CJ Sabo from Slippery Rock. But
Who did we get checking in?
what they call a jump ball there?
Yeah, they tied it back up. We got Roberts, Bball, Wetzel, Pitzner, and
Oh, nice steal by Harmon. Picks her clean, goes in for the layup. 9-7. Yeah, she's quickly established herself as a dominant player in this game right now, as she was throughout most of her high school career.
Bball with the rebound, Bball with the finish. She had a monster season this year. Averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Katie Bull plays at Franklin. She's going to Gannon University, and she plays for Ryan Justice, who is my very good friend. Actually, Ryan was our grad assistant when I was at Clarion for a while, and I've known Ryan since he was a little kid. His dad is a good friend of mine, and he's done a heck of a job at Franklin, obviously.
Yeah, he's continuously just building that program up, and it's
And he's sending a player to a high-level D2 right now, so that's good. That rebound was by
Hartle checks in.
Banana.
Fields checks in. Taylor for 3.
and the rebound by Lainey Harrington. Harrington with the ball.
She's getting downhill.
Foul before the shot, I believe. Yeah, foul before the shot. Blue ball out of bounds.
Wetzel take this out.
Harrington tied up and stripped
Taylor's bringing it up.
by
Starts
Brooklyn
at fast
Taylor
break.
in Karn City. Nice pass. And a missed layup by Sabo. Or no, who is that?
Fields.
Fields, sorry, Lakin Fields.
That's Gamble with the rebound.
Fields from Kennedy Catholic kicking it out. Nice dribble, drive, and pass. And Fields went for the rebound, knocked it out of bounds, so it's blue ball. Blue ball down 11-9. Red team up 11-9, led by Miley Harmon so far. Some substitutions. We got some new players in the game.
Haynes checks back in. Owensky, Jacob.
Oh, stripped clean by Brooklyn Taylor. Goes in for the drive and it's blocked. Oh, that was nice. We got a rugby scrum going on right now, Mike.
Should stay on this one.
Yeah.
Taylor would have been a part of the Carn City team this year that also won the D9 title there.
Oh, stripped and stolen. Good block. Marina Haynes going in for the layup, and that was blocked by Izzy Gamble from Grove City. And it's blue ball out of bounds, down 11-9 with 3:30 to go.
Taylor with the rebound. Starts the offense.
Nice shot.
Nice little mid-range pull-up.
Brooklyn Taylor with the jumper, 13-9, red. Rebound by Ainsley Harwood from North Clarion, bring the ball up herself. Ainsley watching her dad referee her right now as she plays.
Yeah. Haynes with another steal. Looks to push.
That's 2 steals for Haynes so far.
She was a big active part of their defense the whole year that limited a lot of District 9 teams to low-scoring games.
Bonanno trying to make a drive to the basket, one of your ex-players. And a beautiful drive there by Lake Fields from Kennedy Catholic, who is the 2-time AA Player of the Year, am I right? 2,000 career points.
Mm-hmm. Gribble with the first 3.
And she's going to Robert Morris to play
true.
Division I basketball.
Off to my alma mater.
That's your alma mater?
Yes, sir.
You know Coach Toole?
I know.
Good man.
Yeah.
Real good guy.
He's been sticking it out. We love that.
Yeah, he's sticking out. Yeah, even though everyone else is leaving, he's staying. Got to give him credit for that in today's environment.
Bonanno with that elbow jumper. Just rims out. Clint pushing it up.
Less than 2 minutes to go, 15-12, red over blue. Team Harmon over Team Jacob. Nice move and a miss, got her own rebound and fouled. And that was Hope Jacob from DuBois Central Catholic getting her own rebound, going back up, having a chance for 2 shots. That score can't be right, is it? Is it 8? It changed all of a sudden. I think they...
I don't know. I don't think it was right the way it was.
Yeah, I don't think it's that right.
Because I thought Gribble hit that 3 on the outside there.
I'm not, people, fans up there
We'll
listening, I'm not sure if we have the right score on the scoreboard. It says 18-9.
We'll square it up at halftime.
Team Harmon over Team Jacob, but I don't think that score is right.
Roberts with the offensive rebound. Touch pass in.
Yeah, nice pass.
Let's go work.
Missed layup and rebound by Ainsley Hartle. Her second rebound. Bring the ball off the floor. Fields for the jumper. Good.
Hit that.
A 3 by Lake Fields from Kennedy Catholic. Well, they have the score 21-9, so maybe they know more than we do.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was that much of a disparity, did you?
No. I thought it was pretty back and forth the whole
Yeah.
afternoon so far. Fields with the rebound.
And she was defended there by Kimora Roberts, from Hickory, but out of bounds still to red team. Hartle with a step back three, misses.
Banana to Hartle. Just looking to start the break.
Nice try by Ainsley, goes off the rim. Rebounded by Blue.
Harrington's pushing it.
Nice shot.
And Harrington knocks it in.
Deep three by Lane Harrington.
Chipping away at it.
Yep. Last 20 seconds, 21-12. Team Harmon. And going to the line is
That'd be Banana.
Banana, one of your players. And what are her college plans?
She's looking to play at the next level. She hasn't made the decision yet, though. But yeah, she's had a handful of coaches the whole year, just continuously coming to the game. So
What level? Who's like basically talking to her?
I think it's Grove City and Mount Aloysius is what she's kind of getting down to. I don't know if anybody else has come in since then, but the last time we had talked, that was it.
Well, that's great that she wants to continue to play.
Yeah, she finished third for career rebounds for us too. So she had a tremendous 4-year run.
4-year starter or 3-year starter?
2 pretty much. Started making waves in the sophomore season for us off the bench though. Swings it out to Harrington. Hook it in.
Nice post feed.
Yeah, they cut that lead. It's now 23-20.
Yeah, they've been messing around with this score. You have to excuse us, everybody. This score is all over the place. I mean, teams are making like 5-point jumps in one possession. But what we have right now, hopefully that's the right score. And it sounds, I think, about right.
It does. Yeah.
We have Team Harmon, the red team with 23, Team Jacob, the blue team with 20 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, these guys more than I do. We'll just chime in like that.
It would have been like Andy Ford been a coach there for like and then my buddy I would have been like fraternity with he was like an assistant there. Laffy, but
That's awesome. I think Bentley's there. I'm not sure what he's coaching, but he went to Vermont with Jeremy Poole. So it's I wasn't sure if I heard you say that.
We're looking to start the second quarter here, but we got to get that clock fixed a little bit. I don't think they're going to play a 60-minute second quarter. 60 minutes running clock, rest of the way here.
That would make it simple, though.
Yeah.
Just let the clock run. It'd be like a soccer game.
And you get your hockey subs in, send them in and out.
I think this is the right score. This seems to be the right, because I don't think there was that much of a disparity. They had it 18-9 at one point.
Yeah, so for Team Jacob, we got Glenton Haynes up there about to get the ball in. Gribble, Alinsky, and Jacob as well. For Team Harmon, we got Harmon, Hartle, Moses, Babington, and Sabo starting the second quarter out.
And a number of these players are going on to play in college. I know Hannah Glunt from Clearfield is going to Penn State Altoona, apparently. Hope Jacob from Du Bois Central Catholic is going to run track at Slippery Rock. And Lainey Harrington from Conneaut is going to be playing volleyball at Edinburgh. And we already talked about Katie Bull going to Gannon to play basketball. So they're actually, matriculating to different schools in different sports.
Yeah, and we had Izzy Gamble staying at Grove City College.
Okay, yes. Yes, playing her hometown. And then Miley, we talked about Miley, a 2,000-point scorer who's going to run track at Youngstown State.
Right. And
Lakefield's obviously going Division I, and Robert Morris, the 2-time AA Player of the Year, who has 2,000 career points.
Yeah, that's what we made the...
And Sophie Babington from Claren is not playing sports, but she is going to Kent State. Great school. She'll love it there.
Gribble for 3. I think if Gribble gets into the rhythm, this is the kind of game for her to really kind of put up some big
To shine
numbers.
at this kind of a game? Yeah.
Like if you give her space on that 3-point line, she's gonna she's gonna take them. She's gonna hit them.
That's her forte.
Mm-hmm. Glenn with a cross.
And Blue's showing a lot of patience on offense, more so than most people do in an all-star game. They're like running something. Harmon with the rebound, pushing the ball.
She's got trailers with her. Good bounce
Nice
pass to
pass.
Moses.
Moses couldn't complete the shot, rebounded by.
Good pass ahead to Gribble with left-handed finish. And they did end up fixing that score. So it's now back to 20-17.
20-17,
yeah, so we're
okay.
good.
Scoreboard operator's having a rough day, Mike.
Yeah. It's a Sunday. It's a lazy Sunday. We're all right. Harmer with a pull-up. Gribble brings it down.
Gribble with a behind-the-back pass. Nice pass.
Just like they drew it up.
Yeah.
A little deflection right into Jacob's hand. Puts it up for the layup.
The hockey assist.
Yep. Cuts that lead to 1.
Nice offensive rebound by 33. Harder with the jump shot. A little short on the 3.
Captain's looking to run. She'll head to the line.
That was an acrobatic move going right to left there and drawing the foul for Hope Jacob, right?
Yeah. You see, the girls' side of the sport has definitely grown where you see them look to do those moves.
Yeah,
all
look,
around.
the
And
Euro
especially-
steps and different
especially
things.
in like District 9. Like it's fun to watch the like growth.
And you've coached girls basketball for how long?
I think we would have been here for 7 or 8, but I would have started.
So you've been around the girls' game a lot longer than I have. You've definitely seen a growth in skill level,
Yeah.
have you? And
Yeah.
different things they've mimicked, watching and working on their game, watching on TV, that sort of thing.
You see a bunch of people just like there's a lot more travel ball. Like kids are getting out and playing in the summer, and that's when you end up getting better. It's not just
Absolutely, I've said that for years. You get better as a team during the season. You get better as a player in the summer.
yeah.
Expose yourself to different players from around the country, different skill level. That's how you get better.
You got to get comfortable in the uncomfortable, you know.
Absolutely.
Harmon's going to the line here. Got fouled in her last little layup attempt. You got big subs for both sides here. Bowles in, Roberts in, Wetzel's in, Pitzner's in, and Harrington for Team Jacob.
And Harmony gets the next free throw. Now it's a 21-all game.
And we had Taylor and Gamble come in for Team Harmon.
Tied up there and stolen.
Moses gets that steal. Pushes it ahead to Harmon.
Harmon with a beautiful left-handed dribble drive and score. To give Team Harmon, named after her, I'm assuming, a 23-21 lead. And that rebound was by C.J. Sabo, who's done a great job on the board so far. Harmon again.
Sabo with the assist on that
She's
one.
got to have double-figure points by now, Mike, I would say, wouldn't you?
She's definitely closing in on it if she isn't already there. Handful of layups, a 3, a foul shot or 2.
Yeah, I'd say she's right there.
Pitzner's heading to the line here.
I mean, they have 26 points. I think it's legitimate to say she has close to half their points, right? And who do we have at the foul line there?
Pitzner, she's good on the first one out of Elk County.
Always a pretty good program, right?
At that point, it kind of just turns into like an institution.
Yeah.
Like with everything they do up there. So, you know,
I
what
know,
you're getting
especially on
every
the
year.
boys' team. He's been there forever. And they've
Good hustle there by both of them. Sabo gets it. Taylor in the corner.
drains the 3. And now Team Harmon expands the lead to 29-23 with 6:45 to go in the second quarter.
Oh, Gamble with the steal.
Head of the pack, missed the layup, and Harmon with the rebound, the putback, and now it's an 8-point lead. Biggest lead of the contest for Team Harmon.
Harrington to Roberts. Moses with that rebound. She's looking to push. She's got Taylor in the corner. Same spot as the last.
And that jumper was by
That was by Harmon.
Harmon again.
Taking a quick little.
Yeah, I'd say it's
Sub-time,
safe
yeah.
to say that she has close to
she's
half the
over it.
points. 34-23, 11-point
those-
lead. Team Harmon's open up with 6 minutes to go. 6:02 exactly in the second quarter of a high-scoring contest so far in the girls All-Star game here from the Clarendon County YMCA YDL Sports Network High School All-Star Games.
Glenn with the drive. It should stay.
Yes, and Roddy Hartwell calls it inbounds for Blue. Taking the ball out of bounds,
Yeah.
Marina Haynes.
Moses checking out. Banana checking in. Fields checking in. I need somebody else.
Need one more out there. Got to get 5, right? That's the rules, right?
I think so. Banana and Fields check in. There we go. Now we're up to 5. Alinsky with the jumper. And the make.
Good shot there by Emma Linsky from DuBois Central Catholic, narrowing the score to 34-25. Harmon up top, directing traffic.
Taylor with the kick.
Nice
Little
dribble,
hit by
nice
Field.
fake by Fields. Beautiful move. And missed the layup. Probably should have used the glass there.
Jacob running. Finds her teammate. Haynes with the finish.
And that's teammates working in sync
Yeah.
on the drive. Fields up into the
Harmon
pack
Fields.
and score. And she's a presence inside. I can see her going to Division I for sure. 36-27, Team Harmon. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Missed jump shot, rebound by Harmon, pushing the action.
Good
Beautiful
pass,
pass. Just out of bounds. Passing to Brooklyn Taylor, just went off her fingertips. Beautiful pass by Harmon.
out. Greco in.
Blue team ball. Team Jacob down by 9, 36-27. Air ball going out of bounds, and that will be Team Harmon ball. With a chance to expand the lead back to double figures.
We got Taylor bringing it up here for him.
Taylor from Carn City High School. Try to pass it into Fields, out of bounds off Fields' leg. Blue ball. Now, when you have how would you like to have Fields in a team if you have Fields and Harmon together? Would that be a pretty good combination?
Yeah.
Would you guys done pretty well this year?
I think so. Oh,
You did well as it is. To have her in
Yeah.
the lineup would have been pretty special, huh?
that's true. We were always hoping we'd get that matchup with Kennedy, and we missed out on it 2 years ago, and
Right.
then unfortunately this year we both ended up losing at Armstrong.
Did Kennedy
so
end up having a good year?
they ended up they lost to Bishop McCord before we ended up playing Ben's Banner that night. So
So you almost had a chance to
we
play.
did. Same thing would have happened 2 years ago. We ended up losing to Bishop McCord, and it was always one of you want to play the teams that you can
Right.
see you stack up against them. It just would have been a fun matchup. Placing it into Fields, little fader.
Yeah, she's got a nice touch.
Ball with that rebound. Taylor reads it, gets a steal with the finish.
And you talked about her defensive prowess at Carn City. 38-29,
Yeah,
9-point lead for Team Harmon with 3.5 to go in the first half.
that whole group for Coach Andressi is very active on the defensive side.
He's been coaching there for a while. Shot fake, dribble drive,
Gamble
and a
with the
missed
pick.
shot by
Kicks it to Taylor.
Gamble and the missed shot there. Rebounded there by Harrington.
With another steal by Taylor.
And stolen again by Taylor in Garden City. Red team up with 9 with 3 minutes to go. And that's a missed 3 by Gamble.
Wetzel with the layup. 2 points. Gets it back down to 7 points overall.
38-31, 2:44 to go. Nice dribble drive by Gamble. Wasn't sure if she wanted to shoot the 3 there, just showing some patience with a 7-point lead.
Good move by Taylor.
Nice, a little bit of left-handed hook.
Fields
the layup and score. Yeah, she's a presence inside. She's definitely a presence inside. When she gets her hands on the ball and goes up, no one's stopping her.
Harrington with that deep 3. Knocks it in. Net barely moved.
The net barely moved.
I think she saw the subs coming in and was like, I better get this off before I go out.
And that narrowed the score to 40-34 with 2:02 left in the second quarter in the first half. Very competitive all-star game we have here. Team Harmon with the chance to expand the lead now in the last 2 minutes of the half.
We got the DCC trio in for the Team Jacob along with Glunt and Gribble.
Probably a smart move there.
Yeah.
Get themselves back in it. Deep 3. Off the rim by Hannah Glunt.
Gamble with the rebound. Kicks it over to Hartle.
Ainsley was a very good volleyball player at North Clarendon. That's her main sport, I know that. Field spinning, learning and turning.
Good little move by Gamble. Kicks it to Babington.
Off the rim, rebounded by Haynes.
Jacob on the break. Good
Little
move.
Euro step. That's what we're talking about. Nice little Euro step and bucket by Jacob. Hope Jacob.
Captain's trying to cloud the team back into it. Hartle with the pull-up.
Chance to cut that lead down to 2.
They'll look for
42
a run.
seconds left, 40-36.
Good pass ahead to Alinsky.
And they're right back in it. Bucket by Emma Alinsky, 40-38, 32 seconds left in the half. Team Harmon up by 2, trying to expand the lead. Trying to hold on to the lead, actually. Nice post move to Fields.
Good left hand. Alinsky brings it in, looking to push. We got 20 seconds left.
20 seconds left, a chance to tie the game here, going into halftime. Alinsky off the rim. Fields with the rebound.
They'll look for one.
8 seconds left. Deep 3 off the rim. And that'll take us to halftime. Well, very competitive game, Mike.
It has been. It has been. It's been nice back and forth. Little game of runs there.
Yeah. And at halftime, the score. Team Harmon, the red team with 40. Team Jacob, the blue team with 38. We don't have any statistics here, but I think it's safe to say that Miley Harmon led the red team in scoring.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be funneling some up to us by halftime here, so we'll be able to run it down for you.
Yeah. And pretty balanced scoring, I'd say, for Team Blue.
Yeah. Yeah, Alinsky started to come on in the end of the second quarter there. The Haynes had a couple layups.
A couple of buckets by Jacob.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a good little second half here. You're a little bit more used to each other playing, so it'll be for sure a little bit more freewheeling with the passes because we'll actually know where people are at.
And we will be back as soon as we get some statistics here and try to give you an update. But again, the halftime score, once again, Team Harmon, which is the red team with 40, Team Jacob, the blue team with 38. Back and forth first half. I'd say Team Harmon had the lead most of the half.
Yeah, I think I want to say Team Jacob came out early with the lead, and then from there, Team Harmon kind of just took the reins a little bit.
It looks like they're taking team photos right now.
Seems like we might not be waiting that 12 or that 15 minutes, so it looks like we're trying to jump back into this game here for you guys for the second half. At least that's what we were motioned to from down there. So we got Team Harmon starting with the captain herself, Miley Harmon. We got Babington, Hartle, Taylor, and Fields.
And we're about to start here.
And on Team Jacobs, we've got the predominantly District 10's lineup for them here. We've got Roberts out of Hickory. We got Harrington out of Conneaut. And we got Bball out of Franklin. And then we've got Pittsner out of Elk County and Wetzel out of Union AC Valley.
So a nice mix.
Mm-hmm.
Grab the camera until Brian comes back up. They're about to start.
Okay.
Don't pay attention yet. They're about to start.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready. And we're about to start the second half here, 40-38. Team Harmon in the lead. What happened to him?
He'll be back.
Okay.
Good. So you got Team Jacobs going right to left, Team Harmon going left to right.
A little delay here to start the second half, but we're about to start here any moment. Not sure what the delay is. Here, we're getting ready to start right now. Roberts with the ball in traffic. A little bump there, could have been a foul. Put back miss by Katie Bball. And yet another drive and a bucket by Miley Harmon. Again, not sure how many points she has, but we know it's in double figures, right? Would you say that's
Sure.
safe to say?
Yeah, I think that's a good,
Nice up and under. Beautiful move. Beautiful
By
move.
Roberts.
Old school move by Kamora Roberts from Hickory. A little bit of Kevin McHale
a
there.
little bit.
Pull that name out. Do you know who Kevin McHale is?
Yeah, I'm a Celtics guy.
There you are. There you go. So I'm sure a lot of our listeners don't know that. That's dating myself. I'm an old guy.
Harmon with the rebound with the follow, coming back out.
Do you know Joe Mazzola is a Division II guy?
Yeah,
Fairmont State.
Ended up at WVU.
And Fields going to the line for 2. Who's been a dominant force in this game. Lake Fields from Kennedy Catholic. And she's living up to her billing, that's for sure.
It's a pretty nice 1-2 punch there.
Yeah, her and Harmon. It's that'd have been fun to coach.
Hitzner bringing it up.
You could have gone pretty creative with that, I think.
Oh. That'd been a pretty easy inside-out kind of game for sure.
Well, was your point guard Izzy Bond? Was she the point guard?
That would have been Harmon. Then her Izzy's sister Addie would have been.
Addie.
This,
Yeah. I get them mixed up. It was Addie's, the shorter one, right?
Ball with the block. Harrington for 3. Hitzner chasing it down.
Gets her offensive rib. Pisser deep 3 from the corner, off the rim.
Abington grabs that rebound. She's got numbers on the left.
Fields misses the jumper. Hartle tries to get the rebound, doesn't get it. Picked up by Harrington. And Fields the rebound, outlet to Harmon. Easy bucket. There's that.
Somebody donated money to this thing, just giving you guys some of the money.
Oh, no question.
She gets like, she's always in a perfect spot. Her outlet has to be Chris.
Very good point. You're right.
Ball staying here. Got some subs coming in.
46-40, Team Harmer the Red. Now the hockey line change.
Banana, Gamble, Sabo, Moses, and Greco coming in here for Team Harmon.
Inbound, coming off the little down screen. Left-handed baby hook and
She
good.
gets it.
She's pretty pleased with herself. I don't think she's surprised it went in. Nice hook for Samantha Gribble from Punxsutawney High School.
She's pretty just business as usual. Like she doesn't get to. She was like, I think she had 4 or 5 threes against us, and everyone, sometimes you see.
She their best player?
Yeah, sometimes you see the confidence building, get a little swagger to him, but it's like, kind of like I've been here before, I've done it before kind of mentality, which is nice.
Nice up and under and a foul. With C.J. Sabo doing the same move that Kimora Roberts did, and she picked it up and she got the foul. Good to see some big man fundamentals. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not a complete lost art yet.
No, not yet. It's going away nowadays in the game of guard oriented and three-point shooting, but it's nice to see that.
Post moves in mid-range. We got to keep them.
Well, last night watching the Houston-Duke game, they had Akeem Olajuwon watching the game, was supporting his alma mater.
Yeah.
That was the most skilled big man ever in terms of pure skill, other than, Jokic.
Yeah.
But Olajuwon, how about the dream shake? Remember that?
Yeah, you still see that every once in a while. People pull that out.
He looks like he can still play. You should see him. He looks great. He's in his 50s.
Skip pass from Moses to Banana. Gets it back into Sabo.
There she goes again. And lost this time and picked
Haynes is
up
out running.
by Gribble with the steal.
Thought about it.
46-42, Team Harmon in the lead, up by 4, 6.5 to go, third quarter. Nice pass.
It's a good pass from the big.
Gribble corner 3 off the rim.
Moses comes up with it. Moses and Banana. Moses she went over 1,000 points this year too.
She did?
Allegheny, yep.
Did you play her?
We did. We saw them in the title game, so it was. Diving into film for her was fun. She's a fun player.
She do well against you guys?
She did.
And Bonanno, your ex-player there, you're actually one of your players there going to the line, hits the first. And you said she's going to be playing in college, right?
Yep. That's her goal. Jacob with the rebound. Finds Gribble in transition.
Nice move by Gribble. Obviously, she loves the game, obviously. And Marina Haynes, the putback.
Keeps it a 3-point game.
Is Bonanno a dedicated kid playing this summer, like really
yeah.
loves it?
Yeah, she's still playing travel ball.
This is what she really wants this to play in college. I love to see that.
Yep.
And she has several coaches talking to her that do on her. Great. Just a matter of her making her visits and making a decision, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's just down to just making this. Ooh, snuck a pass in there to her. And one.
There she goes. As we speak, she speaks into existence, and one. So she's pretty much narrowed it down?
Yeah, I think it's between those two. So I don't know when her official decision will be.
Has she visited them?
Yeah. That's been like
So it's, you said Grove City and
Mount Aloysius.
Mount Aloysius. Both good schools. Mount Aloysius is kind of in the middle of nowhere. That's the only thing about that place. But Grove City's a really good school.
Pitzner with the 3.
Well, those are two coaches that are anxiously waiting her decision, I'm sure.
That's what I try to say. Like, whoever ends up with her is going to get a pretty solid player. So I'm excited to watch her wherever she ends up. Roberts gets the ball in.
Nice little baby hook off the rim.
Gamble's pushing.
Rebounded by Gamble.
Bball with the steal. I think she had a 40-20 game this year. I think she did.
A 40-20 game?
So. Yeah, I think she had a monster game.
Bull?
Yeah.
40-20.
I believe so.
Wow.
She at least went for 40, but I think 20 was a part of it.
Jeez. Amazing.
Harrington with
In a high school game, that's pretty amazing.
Kicks it at Wetzel. Knocks it in.
Especially the 40 part. I mean, a lot of teams are struggling to score 40. I can't let alone one person getting 40.
So I think we've only had 2 people in our program's histories go over 40. So
what's Harmon's career high?
38, I think.
38. Oh. 50-46, Team Harmon up with a chance to expand the lead, and just a little short. Team Jacob down by 4.
Pitzner's bringing it up.
4:52 to go.
With the take, little runner in the lane. Fields with the rebound.
Fields probably has close to double-figure rebounds with offensive and defensive rebounds factored in. And there she has another one.
I assume I don't know off the top of my head, but I'd assume that she had to have been close to 1,000 rebounds for 4 years, too.
I mean, she just dominates the offensive glass. She has about 8 offensive rebounds just today. Another putback in a bucket right there. Her and Harmon are, without a doubt, the 2 most impressive players on the floor in my eyes right now. Both on Team
They
Harmon.
would have ended up as the YDL's District 9 Player of the Year, and I think Fields was a Tri-Player of the Year for D10. So. We got Harmon.
So going from Kennedy, I'm sure she's from the Sharon area, I'm assuming.
I think so.
Yeah.
Harmon with another quality finish there. We got the line changer team and Jacob here. Bring that DCC crew back in. Or a portion of it at least. Now we got all 3. Haynes, Jacob, Alinsky, Gribble, and Glenn out there for Team Jacob. Glenn with the drive.
That might have been a walk. They didn't call it. It's an all-star game. Let it go. Harmon pushing the ball up. And Harlow with a runner. Miss it. Fields the lap. And another offensive rebound putback by Lake Fields. I'm just so impressed with Harmon's court sense and how she sees the floor so well. Her basketball IQ, you coach her. It's got to be off the roof.
Yeah. She's a little bit of a basketball junkie, which is
That's why I'm
fun to
kind of
coach.
surprised she didn't want to play in college. Just loves track.
Yeah, super good at it too, but
That might be her best sport.
yeah.
I mean, she's going Division I for it. Yeah. I mean, she has a scholarship there? Oh, that's great.
We got Haynes coming up here.
What does she do?
Well, she would have medaled her freshman year in trying to think of what the event was, and then she pivoted to hurdles a bit last year too, and was pretty successful with that. So
just an all-around athlete. Does she play other sports at Red Bank, like softball or anything like that? Or?
she did volleyball for 3 years, and then she jumped to soccer last year for me. So jack of all trades. Fields
Nice
a
pass by
through
Fields.
Cutting Hartle. 2 points. We got subs coming in and out.
Yeah, Fields is just a very good player. I can see why she's going Division I. Great pass to Ainsley Hartle for the bucket to open up a 10-point lead, 58-48. Team Harmon over Team Jacob. 2.5 to go, third quarter.
Oh,
nice
we got
steal.
Gamble with the steal.
I like Gamble as a player. She's good, very
Grove
good.
City.
And she's staying at home and going to Grove City. Going to her hometown school. She can walk to school.
Blunt with a deep 3. If these rims are a little more forgiving, they may have fallen for her.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they're not shooter's rims.
No.
I found that out myself when I was just shooting hoops here the other day. Everything was clanging. Maybe I just can't shoot anymore. Maybe that's it too. But the rims here aren't the best.
Haynes with the rebound. She's off to the races.
Nice shot. Might have drawn a foul there, I thought. I thought she got knocked off enough to call a foul there, but Sabo driving in, taking it all the way. Left-handed runner off the rim.
Haynes with a baseline rip. Finds Gribble on the wing.
Nice pass to Gribble. Air ball 3, rebounded by Bonanno. 1:15 to go, up by 12 actually. Team Harmon with the ball, chance to expand their lead. Showing some patience. Deep 3 by Gamble. And rebounded by Haynes.
Passes ahead to Olinsky.
Olinsky with 2.
10.
And now we have a stoppage in play with 52 seconds left. A 10-point lead, 60-50. Team Red Harmon over Team Blue Jacob.
Pitzner, Harrington, Wenzel, Bball, and Roberts are in for Team Jacob now. Last minute here. Greco with the pull-up. Fernando with the offensive board. Banana from the elbow. Pitzner grabs that rebound. She's out and running.
Missed 3 there, out of bounds. Blue ball.
We got 25 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Red ball, I should say, Harmon. Probably working for the last shot here. One last shot. Try to get that lead up to 12 or 13.
Gamble at the drive. We're looking to swing.
No, not hitting. It's also, again, there's no patience here. No need to hold it.
Run. Pass it to Wetzel.
Running out of time here. And
Left-handed layup with a finish. I think that's 6 for her on the day.
got the lead down to single digits, 60 to 52.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. We got to shoot that.
And that was no good at the buzzer. After 3 quarters, the red team, Team Harmon, 60. The blue team, Team Jacob, 52. Here at the 2025 Clarendon County YMCA YDL Sports Network Girls All-Star Game, followed by the boys game immediately thereafter this game.
Yep, we're sticking on the same stream, so you don't have to go anywhere. We'll roll right into it.
I hope you don't mind. I gotta sit once in a while because of my leg injury. I get tired. And you see the pass she made right there?
Oh, yeah.
She's got.
Even the top, and like she's not going over anything.
How tall do you think she is?
I don't know. I can't judge.
6 foot maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. She's not super tall.
Right. No, but today they're not playing aggressive in your face, but she's very relaxed. I don't think you've seen her smile.
Yeah.
It's good. It's pretty fun watching the two of them out there together.
Mhm.
And I agree with what you guys said. Both the players are just the best. You want to compare all the ratios, that's all the ratios.
Looks like we're starting this fourth quarter here eventually here.
Can't put your money in your pocket. I want someone to take it.
And we're back for the fourth quarter. Again, a very competitive all-star game here, 60-52. Team Harmon over Team Jacob, red over blue. Team Harmon definitely led by the dynamic duo of Miley Harmon, from Red Bank Valley, and Lake Fields from Kennedy Catholic. Great inside-outside combo was actually boosted their lead here to this 8-point lead with the ball right now down to the last fourth quarter.
Jacob with the steal. Looks like she may get a little got a block.
Hartle
on
with the
that.
rebound. Ainsley Hartle, very good volleyball player at North Clarendon High School.
Good take by Taylor. Swing it.
A little short in the three, Hartle, but gets her an offensive rebound and up and scores. Put back basket by Ainsley Hartle.
Careful with the corner three. You give her space, she's going to knock those in.
Yeah, it's her shot. It's nice shot by Samantha Gribble from Punxsutawney High School.
Fields moving the inside. Count it, we're going the other way.
She's something else, I'm telling you. I'm really impressed, very impressed.
It's impressive now with like the transfer portal to like be pulled from like high school to go to
Yeah, it's,
Division I program.
and I can say this, being a college recruit all these years, it's a different game now when they're recruiting. I just got out of it 2 years ago, and even then we were starting to dip in the portal and get guys because we wanted to win right away, and that's how it was. It's a shame. It's tough for high school kids now. It really is. So to get a D1 scholarship is good out of high school.
Babney with a three. In and out. Glenn with that rebound. She's pushing the ball. Team Jacob. Good
Nice
from
pass.
Jacob to Alinsky.
Missed the bunny right there. That was a beautiful pass.
It's one of the ones you can tell they played together for
Yeah,
4 years.
yeah.
Baseline rip, knew exactly where Alinsky was.
Just over anxious and just rimmed the layup off. Harmon with the ball up top, controlling traffic as she always does. Pass back into Fields. And she was short on the 5-foot jumper there, rebounded by blue team. Deep three, no good. By Hope Jacob. Harmon taking the ball up.
Kicks it to Babington.
Sophie
Corner
Babington, deep three off the rim. And Fields doing what she does best. Her umpteenth offensive rebound. Yeah. Oh, the wingspan, you're right.
We got, I think both teams change out everybody here, so we got Pittsner.
Whole new crew. 66-58. Team Harmon in the lead.
Pittsner, Wenzel, Harrington, Roberts, and Bball for the blue team here.
Bowl up top, Franklin High School product. Going to Gannon, hitting the bucket. I think she'll have a nice career. Gannon's a very good program. Very good Division II program. If you're getting a scholarship there, you got to be pretty good. So she's proved herself.
Then we got Gamble, Sabo, Greco, Moses, and Banana for Team Harmon here. Roberts with the quick hands. Now we're in transition.
Did you see Roberts play this year?
No, we didn't get a chance to see any Hickory.
Bull with a nice move and bucket. Little left-handed scoop shot for Katie Bull from Franklin High School. playing for my man Ryan Justice. And again, going to Gannon University in the fall.
Kicks it to Moses. She'll knock that in. I believe she was the MVP out of the NTL this year. Moses was out of Port Allegheny.
69-62. That's the name of the league?
North Tier League. Yeah.
North Tier League. Bull's getting bucket hungry, man. She knows she's scored on. She's on a roll. Missed the jump shot, got her own layup, left-handed push jumper in, and a good 69-64. It's a 5-point game. Back in it. Bonanno. Chance to cut the lead down.
Harrington to Roberts.
Good call by Drake Irwin. 69-64, 5:56. Very competitive All-Star game we have here in the opening of our doubleheader. Massive line change. I'll let you say who's coming in and coming out.
Yeah, we got that DCC trio again of Jacob, Zielinski, and Haynes, paired with Glunt from Clearfield.
Smart to play them together.
Yeah.
Smart move, coaching move right there.
Punksy's gribbled around those 5 out, where they find her in the corner.
They called a bit of a reach there on Gamble.
We'll have Glunt taking it out here. Good slip by
Nice
Haynes.
pass.
Good find by Gribble.
Great pass by Gribble. Great bucket by Haynes. And it's 69-66. That 13-point lead dwindled to 3 really quickly with plenty of time left.
Gambo with a 3.
Bonanno with the rebound. They may want to go back to Harmon and Fields here soon.
I think we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
I can't see any bench movement here, but because we're a little over top of them. But Haynes is bringing it up.
Chance to tie it there, off the rim.
Greco's looking to run.
Oh,
Haynes with a
Haynes
quick
read
steal.
that perfectly. You could she read that the whole time. Oh, good defensive play. Great defensive play by Kaya Wetzel of by Ella Moses of Port Allegheny.
There we go. Gamble with the 3. Gives him a little bit more breathing room. Then we got the changes.
Had a chance to tie it right there, and now it's back to a 6-point lead. Great defensive play by Ella Moses there from Port Allegheny.
Team Harmon subs coming in here. We got Babington out of Clarion. Taylor out of
And
Carter
Harmon and
City.
Fields are back.
Hartle out of North Clarion. Fields from Kennedy Catholic. And the captain out of Red Bank.
72-66, exactly 5 minutes to go here in the
Hartle will be out
contest.
Pittsner. Oh, we got both teams making subs here, so. Ball's back in. Good take by Pittsner.
And a little late call by Roddy Harlow, the foul there.
One of those that it seems like maybe they wait to see if the ball goes in if they
Right.
call it.
And who's at the line, Pisner?
Yeah, out of County. First one's good.
Makes it a 72-67 game, under 5 to go.
Roberts with the offensive rebound, finds Bull. Baseline jumper. Roberts gets
Great
another on the
rebound
floor.
Great rebound by Kamora Roberts, and she got fouled in the putback. Going to the line here for 2.
Roberts out of Hickory.
Misses the first.
Five-point game. Team Harmon over Team Jacob.
And the second. But gets, they're still fighting for the ball.
Babington comes up with it.
Babington comes up with it, yes. Gives it to Harmon. Harmon
Now
looking
we
at
see the two-man game here between
her and
Fields
Fields.
and Harmon. Bull with the steal.
Read very well. Bull's playing well this last couple of minutes. Read very well by Bull.
Saving it for the fourth quarter, I guess.
Her and Fields fight for the rebound, and Fields comes up with it. A little bit difference in bulk there and strength.
It's one of those that you get kids, you can tell they've settled in by the fourth quarter a little more than the first quarter.
Right.
So. Harrington tries to keep it alive, move with it. Taylor with that ball. Swings it to Harmon up top. She's driving to the left side.
Nice pass to Fields.
Sees a little drop step.
That's tough to stop. She gets down low. What's that? 6. Lake Fields, who probably has close to 20 rebounds in this game, at the line for 2 shots to expand the lead.
Yeah, but if you're used to watching Kennedy Catholic, you're used to that, so.
She had to put up some serious numbers, I imagine.
Finished with over 2,000 points, 2 state titles, 2 Player of the Years for PIAA, so. It's been a heck of a run for that group.
Oh, I can imagine. You said 2 state titles? Wow. They didn't win it this year, right?
No.
Who won the state title in that classification?
What is it, Berlin?
Berlin Brothers Valley?
Yeah, Berlin Brothers Valley.
Yeah. I had a player from Berlin Brothers Valley years ago on our team at Claremont. That's always been a good basketball school, both boys and girls. 73-67, less than 3.5 to go. Red team with the ball up and trying to grow the lead. Handles the ball well, too.
Roberts looked for the block, got a little bit more arm than the ball.
It's like trying to cover the mini Charles Barkley out there. I mean, how do you stop her? What's that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Unstoppable inside, though. And she's got great ball skills. Fantastic ball skills. A good passer, a good dribbler. Missed the first. And missed the second. But Harlan with the offensive rebound. Back to Fields. Up and in.
Seems like a half-decent game plan. Fine.
Yeah, I'd say that's a wise game plan. 8-point lead, less than 3 minutes to go for Team Harmon.
Pitzner with the baseline rip. Good little take. Good finish.
Nice finish by Pisner.
Back to a 6-point game.
2-possession game. Still in wins game, Mike.
Yep. Need a stop and a basket. You're right there, but
Harmon puts a dagger in it.
Gives him a little bit more breathing room.
And when you have those two, that's all you have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's going to be a tough decision between, I think with 2.5 minutes to go and a 9-point lead, I think it's safe to say Team Harmon's in control. And it'll be a battle between Lake Fields and Miley Harmon for the MVP of this game. That'll be a tough decision, a very tough decision. But that's not ours to make, so we'll see.
Yeah, somebody from Team Jacob goes supernova these last 2 minutes too and bring him back into it.
That'd be the only way.
Yeah.
You got to make up a three-possession game with 2:22 to go. And you can't miss foul shots, as Pisner did right there.
You got to get him when the clock stopped. You got to get those freebies.
Yes. It used to drive me crazy when we didn't make free throws. That's free points, literally. 78-70, 2:18 to go.
Yeah,
Team Harmon in control.
Screen from Bonanno. Kicks it to Greco. We got
Bull with the rebound. Katie Bowles played very well, I thought. And an and one. Not over yet. Bucket in good by Kaya Wetzel from Union AC Valley. Off a pass from Katie Bull.
She had a strong little afternoon. I think she's hovering around 10 points too. She might be between 8 and 10 right now.
And it's not quite done yet. Chance to make it a 5-point game.
We got Olinsky, Jacob, Haynes, Blunt back in. I'm assuming there's one more for the shooter to get Gribble back in here. Wetzel makes it.
5-point game, 78-73, 2:06 to go. This is a big possession right here, Mike.
Yep. We got that group that's played together for a while now already, so. For Team Jacob. Looks like
I've been working for a good shot right here.
You're waiting for one more back break in 3, it looks like.
Nice move by Bonanno. But couldn't come up, but got the offensive rebound. Team Harmon still in control.
Moses on the baseline.
Threw it away. Try to get too cute with the pass there.
He got that steal. Glenn pushes it. Haynes with a deep 3. Knocks it in.
And it's a 2-point game, 78-76, a minute 30. We got a game here, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you want out of it. You want to
Yes.
do back and forth and gamble with the.
Nice drive by Gamble.
Gets it
Took
back.
it to the cup. That was big. 4-point lead, a minute 19 to go. Team Jacob with a chance to cut into the lead again
Just Haynes go with the heat check.
and make it a one-possession game.
This has got to be fun for those three. They're going against their high school coach, Jordan Hoover, who's on
A minute to go.
staff.
Need a bucket here, down by 4. I wouldn't use too much clock. Gribble with a deep 3. Off the rim and rebounded by Ella Moses, bringing the ball up.
I want to say that Gribble was the D9 MVP, player of the year, I guess is how they phrase it.
Oh, she was? Not Harmon?
Out of the D9 league, so we were KSAC.
Okay, oh, got it.
KSAC MVP,
Got it.
that's another cool thing where you get to see those players all playing the same kind of game too.
And that could have been the dagger right there, folks. Zabo with the old-fashioned three-point play off the feed, a chance to make it a 7-point game with 26.6 seconds left. This is a big three, though, can make it a 3-possession game. And it is. 3-possession game. That might have been the dagger, Mike. Need a quick bucket here. Deep 3 off the rim, rebounded by Moses. And that might be it. Time running out. 6 seconds, 5 seconds.
Somebody's going to take one more.
83-76, final score. Team Harmon, the red team, 86. Team Jacob, the blue team, 76. 83-76, final score. Teams going through the handshake lines. I'm sure they'll announce the MVP of the game, and I think it'll be a tussle between Miley Harmon and Lake Fields. It'll be interesting to see who they choose.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a co-MVP because I think the MVP gets a ball signed by everybody that played. I don't think they would have. I don't know if we've got 2 on hand.
But that would be very worthy to be co-MVPs here.
absolutely.
I mean, I wouldn't want to make that decision. After this game, I'm going to go for a walk just to loosen up.
Okay.
We got time, I think. The guys' game's not going to start at 3:30. It's 20 after right now. Probably start closer to 4. And they're still debating, I guess, what they're going to do in terms of the MVP. I'm sure they'll announce that soon. Chris Rossetti, head of YDL Sports, is downstairs right now with us.
Yeah, we got coaches, we got a little media down there trying to figure out, get through the weeds of who's going to end up being the
It's a tough decision. It really is.
the player of the game.
Everything involved.
83-76, I believe, was that final score for this game.
I might lean to Fields, maybe. She just was so overly dominant. But it's tough. It's close. Harmon was the better player first half, Fields second half. Nine rebounds. Wow, I never see had that many. So Miley Harmon was the MVP of the red team.
25 and 9 is what they gave it.
Fields had to have at least 20 rebounds.
They got photos. You'll be all right.
What's that?
He was trying to get the angle to get the little exchange there, but yeah.
And that's the MVP, Miley Harmon, with 25 points and 9 rebounds. The star player from Red Bank Valley High School, who is going to Youngstown State University in Ohio to run track.
Yep. If we end up getting the book, we'll try to, break down some more stats in this game. We give everybody the credit they deserve, but
Absolutely.
Yep. Hey, so we got the stats for that first game for us there for Team Harmon over Team Jacob.
All right, so we'll start first with Team Jacob. It was Samantha Gribble leading the way with 12 points, Katie Bowl with 10, Marina Haynes with 9, also Emma Olinsky with 9, and Kaya Wetzel with 9. So pretty balanced scoring for Team Jacob there. Hope Jacob, the team captain, had 8. Lainey Harrington finished with 7, 6 for Maya Pistner, and 2 each for Hannah Glunt and Kimora Roberts. And for Team Harmon, the MVP, team captain Miley Harmon leading the way with 25 points, also finished with 9 rebounds. Lakefield's right behind, 22 points and 12 rebounds, so shocker, Lakefields finishes with a double-double again. Who would have seen that coming,
That's what
right?
you're trying to say. If you're used to watching her, you know what you're getting every night. So.
Yeah. And then let's see, Izzy Gamble with 8 points, had that big 3 in the fourth quarter, really kind of
gave some breathing room.
Yeah, stretched the lead for them. 7 each for CJ Sabo and Brooklyn Taylor, and 6 for Kira Bonanno, and then 3 for Ella Moses. So a little bit different styles. You know, Team Jacob was much more balanced, at least from the scoring standpoint. But again, clearly the 2 best players on the court, arguably 2 of the best in the state, and Miley Harmon, Lakefield, showed why they are that way.
Yeah. It was a nice 1-2 punch for sure for Team Harmon. It was fun to see you always see them like it takes like a quarter or 2 to get everybody settled in and used to everybody, and then by the second half is usually a little bit more balanced and free flowing.
We see in warm-ups they're all showing off who can dunk. So
we got a little bit more bounce in this one for sure.
At least for Team Francis there, they're going to be in the green. They're all showing off their hang time. Meanwhile, Team Hoyt, I see 1 dunk attempt, but and it's funny. I think it was last year. We saw that in the warm-ups. Everybody was trying to dunk, and then the game itself turned into a 3-point contest, at least early on. So it'd be interesting to see if that's the case again this year. But just wanted to come up and bring up those stats from the girls' game, and definitely a tough decision. Both coaches were involved as far as kind of giving their perspectives on who the MVP for the girls should have been, and probably you really couldn't go wrong either way, right? And
Coach Al and I were trying to it's a tough decision. We're happy we're not the ones making it.
Yeah. So, but that was it for the girls' game, and
we got 6 minutes.
6.5 away from the tip-off of the boys' game. Should be another great one here, and I'm glad you guys could be up here doing the broadcast. So let me go down and keep some stats and get the boys checked in, and actually get a chance to watch the game.
Happy to help out for sure.
Yeah, so, all right, well, I'm going to get back to it and keep working here, but again, just wanted to bring those stats up for the girls, and wish you guys good luck on the boys' broadcast.
Thank you.
just found out the kid that I coached at Bluefield State last year, he's in San Antonio now for the NABC All-Star game, Division II player. He was a player of the game. He had 16 points in the game-winning bucket, and apparently scouts from the Spurs were talking to him. He's a great kid. He's going to be, he'll be making money in Europe, and he'll do very well in Europe. That's him right there. 6'5". That's at the Silver Region. Hell of a player. Great kid. I coached him for 2 years at Bluefield before I came back home.
Looks like we're getting ready to start here for the second game of the afternoon. The Clarion County YMCA YDL Sports Network Boys and Girls All-Star Games. And we're on to the boys game here.
And we're back.
Team Francis versus Team Hoyt we've got today. Francis will be in the green, Hoyt will be in the blue.
And Coach Al Modrzewski here back with Mike Dawson from Red Bank Valley and the Red Bank Valley girls basketball staff. And we're about to start the second game of our doubleheader, the boys All-Star game. As Mike just said, Team Hoyt on navy blue colors and Team Francis in green. And they're going to announce the rosters right now as we go. Chase Sittler from Warren, they're just announcing the lineups right now, followed by the starters. Lance O'Neill from Elk County Catholic. Sheen Thomas out of that great Otto Eldred team. Will Finland from Franklin High School. Kieran Fricko from Red Bank Valley. And Will McMahon from Oil City High School. That's the roster. Now the starting lineups. Will Wortman from Elk County Catholic. Lucas Luthen from Meadville High School. Landon Francis, who's going to play basketball at Pitt Bradford from Otto Eldred. And Jack Burchard from Meadville. And Will Manning Splain from Otto Eldred. And the teams are coached by Derek Francis from Otto Eldred, father of Landon Francis, and Jake Dockerty, known Jake for a long time from Red Bank Valley. Drew Kethram here, local boy in Keystone High School, coming off the bench. Kerwinsville High School, Davis Fleming. Nathan Greer from Grove City, who's going to be playing football at Slippery Rock in the fall. Mason Resser from Cottersport, Cotty product. Ryan Schaefer from Cameron County. And someone else from Red Bank Valley, Brecken Minnick from Red Bank Valley. Now the starters. Aiden Cabman from Charlottesville. Braden Fox from DuPois Central Catholic, who's going to be playing baseball at Division II Power Flagler University in Florida. Merrick Hoyt from DuBois Central Catholic. Kellen Haynes from Brookville. And Shane Peters, the big man from Karn City, number 55. And the coaches, Mike Williams from Sharpsville and Don Varichello from DuBois Central Catholic. Again, the referees for this game, Roddy Hartle, veteran official, PSAC official, very good official, and young Drake Irwin, who played at North Clarion High School, just starting his officiating career, did a great job in the first game. So the officials, Hartle and Irwin. Anything else, Mike?
No, I think we're ready to roll here. It's we were talking with when Rossetti was up here that like I think there's like something silly like 13,000 points, career points between the teams.
That's pretty silly
like,
amount of points.
It's like just I mean that's just with the people you could find like who are 1,000-point scorers and stuff like that. So if you're thinking about that, it should be a high.
That's going to be fun for Drake because he played against a lot of these guys last year. They know him well. Trip controlled by the blue team, or I should say gray team. Looks like it's why do they say navy blue? It's gray. It was gray and green. We're going gray and green. Gray team in control, and a three good by who? Merrick Hoyt?
Number 20, yeah.
Moving the ball well, green team. Going right to left on your screen. Dribble drive.
Catch and shoot there, number 4.
Jumper. Good three by Brayton, and that's by Lucas Lutheran of Meadville. So you got a tie score, 3-all. And the big man got fouled. Shane Peters. Out of bounds for Gray. Peters up top. Fox up top with the ball. Hoyt. Dribble weave. Back to Hoyt in the corner. Three, yes! Merrick Hoyt with the three, his second bucket of the game.
It's a quick 6 points for him.
Quick 6 points, right? And Lutheran trying to meet, Burchard trying to tie it up, missed three, got his own rebound.
Good little pass.
Nice pass. And Burchard with the putback. 6-5 game, gray over green.
Peters with the take.
Nice take by the big man. 8-5 game, gray over green. Mike, I have a feeling this game's going to be in the 80s and 90s. I just have a feeling.
Yeah. Seems like the rim's not giving him issues like it was in the first game.
Got this game a little bit late started than we wanted to, about 3:40 start, about a 10-minute difference in starting times, but
Francis with the steal.
nice pass by Francis.
He'll catch and shoot.
And another three by Landon Francis. Star player from Otto Eldred, had a great run in the state playoffs this year. Lost to Neighborhood Academy in the state semifinals.
I want to say he ended up as the Otto's all-time leading scorer.
Yeah,
too.
I think you're right about that. Nice dribble drive by Burchard for two. Burchard and Francis controlling the scoring for Greenton so far. Peters setting a screen. Three missed by Kellen Haynes. And Francis another three. Landon Francis off to a hot start, replicating what he did all of his career at Otto Eldred. A 13-8 lead. Nice
Good extra
pass. And Peters cuts the lead to three. It's 13-10, green over gray. Built on 2 threes by Landon Francis.
Oh, good little scoop layup there. Rims out.
Nice shot.
Knocks another one in.
Haynes with another bucket. Ties the score up at 13. Burchard missed 3. Rebounded by Aiden Cabin of Sharpsville. And a missed 3 by, not sure who that was. And a bucket by Burchard from Meadville. A couple of Meadville players on this roster. Jack Burchard and Lucas Lutheran. Scoop and drive by Haynes and missed the shot. Or no, that wasn't Haynes, sorry, Merrick Hoyt. Missed the left-handed layup. Green ball up 15-13. Deep 3 off the rim by Braden Fox. No, sorry, by Lucas Lutheran, I should say. We're on the green team. Sorry about that, folks. Lucas Lutheran was the green, missed the 3 there.
Quick hands by 22. Green gets it right back.
Francis driving. And a 3 off the rim by Lucas Lutheran. But rebounded again by Manning Splain, teammate of Francis. Another missed 3. Braden Fox down with the ball. Again, who's going to be playing baseball at Flagler University, a Division II power in Florida. And a nice breakaway dunk by Lucas Lutheran off a pass from Francis.
Get the first
Our first dunk of the game.
First one of the
dunk of the day. 17-13, 4:52 left. Green over gray.
We got line chasing on both sides here. Maybe just a little bit. Give me a second.
And that was a missed jumper by Davis Fleming.
He would have led District 9 in scoring.
He would have?
Yeah, I think it was 26.6, just something.
And a nice left-handed deep jumper by Sheen Thomas from Otto Eldred, one of the key players on that Otto Eldred team that went to the state semifinals along with Manning Splain and Francis, and Landon Francis. Nice Euro step jump move by Fleming. He came short on that. Spin move. Fake the 3 there. Back to Thomas. Thomas with the 3. Way off. But they got the rebound back.
Oh,
Try the cute pass.
Neil with a nice little no-look, though.
Yeah. Good effort by Chase Sittler from Warren High School there. Couldn't quite connect with Lance O'Neill. Gray up 20-13. No, sorry, Green's up 20-13. Correct?
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's Green's up 20-13. Nice drive. 22-13. Great drive by Lance O'Neill from El County Catholic. And answered on the other end by Davis Fleming from Kernsville. You said the leading scorer in District 9.
Catch
Deep
and shoot in the
3.
corner, knocks it
Yes. Deep 3. Nice move by Thomas. But knocked out. Ball was deflected away by Ryan Schaefer of Cameron County. But green team keeps possession. That last 3 was by who? Do you know?
Number 1.
Number
for
1.
Green, yeah.
So I want to give him credit. That was Will McMahon from Oil City who hit that 3. And Green has opened up a 10-point lead, 25-15, as we get near the 2.5-minute mark with a clock that's not running right now. Finally it is. Foul on Thomas, a little reach in on the drive. Not a shooting foul. Corner three, off the rim. Rebound up and in by by Brecken Minnick of Red Bank Valley from your high school there. Good putback, makes it a 25-17 game. Good spinning bucket. And that, folks, is number 15, Lance O'Neill of Elk County Catholic. Back to a 10-point lead for the green team. Little shot fake, up and off the rim. Rebounded by Lance O'Neill. Bring the ball up. Little dribble weave there. Nice pass. And a bucket by Chase Sittler from Warren. Deep three, Davis Fleming showing his scoring prowess.
A little bit of a heat check there for O'Neill.
And O'Neill back with a three. He lets everyone know it. 32-20. It's going to be a high-scoring contest, people. We're in the first quarter. They're really in the 30s. A lot of talent on the floor there, Mike.
Just, loads of scoring. So we figured it was going to be a high-scoring game, and that's exactly what it's turned into. Good extra pass.
Nice pass. And the bucket by Sheen Thomas from Otto Elder. That great Otto Elder team represented here by Manning Splain, Sheen Thomas, Landon Francis. Team that went to the state semifinals. Again, lost to the Neighborhood Academy out of Pittsburgh, which was the eventual state champions in Class A. O'Neill throw the ball out of bounds, trying to hit number 1, Will McMahon, under the basket, but to no avail. Gray has a chance to cut into this lead, down by 14. Less than a minute left, 39 seconds and counting. 34-20, Green over Gray. Off the rim, rebounded by Sittler. Bringing up. O'Neill from a deep three, off balance, off the rim. Rebounded by Davis Fleming. Bringing it up. Kicking a drive and a bucket by Mason Ressner of Cottersport to cut the lead to 34-22, 7 seconds left. And Thomas gets off right at the buzzer and scores.
Good finish.
Gets off literally with a minute to go. Spinning bank shot by Sheen Thomas for a commanding 36-22 lead for the Green over the Gray so far in this exciting All-Star game. Again, almost 40 points in one quarter. What do you see so far, Mike? Anything?
It's just, I feel like this is the style I play. Like all these kids who play a lot of travel ball, they want to do. They want to get out and run, and a lot of this is.
And they're doing a lot of things that they didn't do in their high school season, which is understandable. And then you've got a bunch of 1,000-point scores, like you said, 13,000 points in this game. You know, think about how crazy that is.
That's a lot. I know, like Otto themselves had 3 of them on their team, which I don't think has happened in District 9
right,
before then,
exactly.
So
you have 3,000 point scores.
Like,
so
unreal.
that's a good percentage of the 13,000 right there.
Yeah. But they're also they're making the extra passes, which
absolutely.
Which is,
no, teams they're very. It isn't like guys just gunning up there. They're moving the ball. It's great ball movement. You've just got a lot of guys who can score the basketball. That's all there is to it.
It's not like these guys are bad defenders either.
Right.
Some of the best defenders in District 9. It's just these guys can get buckets.
And they say good defense always beats good offense, but not necessarily. Down to a 12-point game, 36-24. Landon Francis controls. Shot fake, dribble drive. Back to Francis. On the perimeter. Back in the corner to Will Wortman.
Catch and shoot from 4.
And a deep three from Lucas Lutheran from Meeville. That's his second three of the game, up to a 15-point lead. 39-24, 9:17 to go. Green over Gray. Team Francis over Team Hoyt. But we're going to stick to Green and Gray. It's easier. Deep three missed, rebounded by Francis, brings ball up, nice pass over. Step back three, no good by Manning Splain, his teammate. Hit his teammate in rhythm there. Gray ball. A lot of threes this game. And that was a missed three by Merrick Hoyt from DuBois Central Catholic. Dribble drive and finish by Will Wharton of Elk County Catholic. To up the lead to a 17-point lead, Mike, 41-24. There wasn't as much disparity in the girls' game, not 17 points. Big man Peters missed the rebound, but Gray controlled the ball. Third shot in the possession. Fourth shot in the possession, still a miss. Rebound ahead to Francis. Francis step back for a three. No good. Rebounded by Merrick Hoyt. Ahead and a bucket. And that was who? I think I missed that. 13?
I think.
Yeah, I think that bucket was Drew Keth from Keystone High School. Caught inside, Peters, deflected and stolen by Mason Russner. The deflected stolen, sorry, by Karen Fricko from Red Bank Valley. That was still by Karen Fricko from Red Bank Valley. Coached by Jake Doherty, who's coaching this game. I've known Jake and I go back a long way. Good guy.
Yeah, he would have been a senior the first year I was a volunteer with that group for when Bean won that title.
Jake used to come to our camp. You know, I was good friends with Greg Bean. Very good friends. Sad, sad story. A drive and a bucket by number 8, Kieran Fricko, a Red Bank Valley, to make that, again, 17-point lead, 43-26, 7-minute mark of the second quarter. And a steal by Fricko. Red Bank Valley showing out here. Back to Francis. Back to the Meathville product. Latner. Francis with a deep three. And good.
He's got a handful of those already, and we're not even to halftime.
20-point game, 46-26. Dominant performance by Team Francis in the green. Bucket there by number 22 for Gray. Kellen Haynes of Brookville. Try to answer with a three, no good. Gray rebound. Spinning move, nice, up and on, beautiful move by Kellen Haynes. He gets back-to-back basket, 5 points, straight points by Kellen Haynes, and a driving layup by Will Wortman from Elk County Catholic. Haynes has the last 5 points for Gray. Can he maintain this hot streak here he's got going on? You can tell he wants it. He's dribbled the ball up top. He's looking to get another bucket.
It's one of those, once you start getting into a rhythm, you just want to keep going.
Oh, no question.
That's what you had. You saw O'Neal in that first quarter get a little bit of a heat check on that last three he took.
Exactly. Peters with the miss inside, big man rebound, and a rebound by number 0, Manning Splain from Otto Eldred, and I think he threw it away or deflected and stays green possession. It's green ball at half court. Probably had a wide open layup. I don't know why he passed it up. Yeah, it was a wide open shot by Lucas Leather and passed it off to Karen Fricko. Passed up a wide open layup. Oh, a little bit of a collision there. Kellen Haynes driving to the basket. Off balance, was fouled there by Manning Splain. And Kellen Haynes will go to the line for 2, I believe. Down 48-31 at the 5.5-minute mark of the second quarter, sorry. And first is good by Haynes. Playing well right now.
Mm-hmm.
Haynes with the second, also good.
One of those, he's a little bit more settled in the second quarter than he was in the first, and
absolutely.
He's keying in on it.
Dribble drive and a bucket by Will Wortman again, who's starting to heat up too. Will Wortman's playing very well. He's got about 8 points.
His first step is pretty quick too, so if you're closing out a little bit sloppy, he's going to get by you.
Drive and a miss. With the rebound, Lutheran with the ball to Francis. Francis dribble drive. Kick to Fricko. And he missed an easy layup. I think it was just too open. You know what I mean? He was too open right there.
There's Haynes again.
Peters with the putback. 50-35, a stoppage in play here. 4:50 mark A commanding 50-35 lead for the green over the gray. Green led by Landon Francis, a star player from Otto Eldred, 2,000-point scorer, I believe, who is going to be playing in the fall at Pitt Bradford University, a Division III school, northern part of the state. And that's a missed 3 by Will Finland from Franklin. Working some offense here. Gray trying to get open. Shot fake. Euro step. Missed shot. Got his own rebound. That was Brecken Minnick. Left-handed jumper. Miss by number 11, Nathan Greer from Grove City, who is going to be playing football in Slippery Rock in the fall.
Minnick with the catch and shoot off a Greer pass.
From your guy, Brecken Minnick. Good shot, catch and shoot from Brecken Minnick. Made it a 50-38 game, a little bit closer now. But Jack Bircher is having none of that and makes it 52-38 to expand that lead to 14. One thing about All-Star games, Mike, you don't see double-figure leads too much, you know? They're usually pretty competitive. And well, hopefully this one will be, but right now it's a commanding lead for the green. Led by those 3 Otto Elders. Shane Thomas for the left-handed putback. Step back 3, missed it. And rebounded by Davis Fleming from Kerwinsville. And that 3 was by who, number 4?
Yeah, I believe that's Fox.
Yeah, Braden Fox. Again, excellent baseball player, going to be playing at a Division II powerhouse in Florida, Flagler University. Saved in bounds by Thomas to O'Neill. And another bucket, and that was by Will McMahon from Oil City. 55-41, green in command, 3 minutes to go.
Good
Nice
pass
dish.
by Fox.
Nice dish, but a missed layup by Ryan Schaefer of Cameron County. Other end, reverse layup missed by Will Finland from Franklin. Back and forth we go. They're letting them play. That's for sure. Some contact not being called, but that's okay. It's an all-star game. And a banged-in 3 there by Will McMahon from Oil City. Now he has 5 points in a row. And it's a 58-41, expanding the lead once again. The green team trying to make this game a blowout, which you rarely see in all-star games. Fleming for the deep 3, missed it. I'd say every other shot's a 3,
Yeah,
at least, maybe more than that. Maybe it's like a Golden State Warriors Celtics game when everyone's shooting 3s. You know your Celtics shoot more 3s than anybody.
They do. They just set the record for the
Yes.
NBA in the season.
Yes. It's like a Warriors Celtics game right now. But there's no Steph Curry and Jason Tatum out there. 60-44, a minute 42 to game in a wide open up and down affair. And O'Neill picked up the foul on the drive. And that foul was committed by Nathan Greer from Grove City. Not a shooting foul taken out of bounds. O'Neill taking it out. Get it out to Burchard. Burchard to Thomas. Short jumper off the rim. Thomas's own rebound. Up again and in. Shane Thomas from Otto Eldred gets his own rebound. 62-44. 18-point lead for the green. And that was a banged-in 3 by Braden Fox, who shows he can play basketball just as good as he can baseball. And I've seen him play baseball, Mike. He's very
Pretty
good. Yeah, his uncle or something is a coach for the Texas Rangers or something like that. There's bloodlines there for baseball. Burchard to Thomas. Chance to make it a 20-point lead with a 3. 45 seconds to go. 64-47 green. Very patient. No reason to shoot the ball. They may even hold for the last shot, but it's an all-star game, so I doubt it. No, they're going for the lob. Not a good idea in this game. I don't see any dunkers out there. Oh, spinning miss on a layup by number 11, Nathan Greer. Came up short. 24 seconds left. Nice shot fake. I don't know why he thought he was going to dunk because that wasn't happening. But a putback by Burchard. Missed layup by Will Finland and Franklin, and Jack Burchard cleaned up this mess. 19-point lead, 7 seconds to go. And a bucket before the half from Davis Fleming. 2-1, and that's it. At the half, a commanding performance, 122-point pace for the green team as they have a commanding lead over the gray. That's Team Francis with 66 and Team Hoyt with 49 as we enter the first half. What do you like out there, Mike?
I like just the unselfish play. Like you're seeing them get in transition. You know, everybody wants to run, but like they're making that extra pass. They're making the read if a defender's making a step. They're finding the trailers, anything like that, or they're hitting the corners. You know, they're filling the lanes pretty well in transition. So
I agree. It isn't like teams they're going up there just playing one-on-one and jacking up shots. Yeah. There's ball movement. There's some semblance of offense. You know, there's give and goes. There's pick and rolls, and guys are moving the ball, reversing it, and getting good shots. So I don't see anyone being selfish out there. But there's a lot of, as you said, a lot of offensive firepower in this game.
Yeah, which comes as no surprise that everybody's kind of settled in and and pretty fundamentally sound if you're looking at the teams they're coming from. So a lot of those coaches have instilled that for the last 4 years in these kids that are playing tonight. So
absolutely.
What's up, Jake? Good, buddy. Good to see you too, man.
Well, I don't know if they're going to come up with any stats first, but if they do, we'll provide them for you. Other than that, we've got an 8.5-minute break till halftime, and we will see you in the second half very shortly. Oh, really?
seems like just like in the first game, we're cutting this halftime a little short here. Who do we got here? We got Hoyt on here. We got Fleming, Peters. We got Rostner, and who's the other one in the corner here? I can't tell at the moment. Keth.
And that's a short short halftime break. They decided to speed it up. Maybe they were on a time limit here for the Y because that game was supposed to start at 3:30. So they said, let's speed it up. We're right into the second half after about a 2-minute break. But hey, these guys are in shape, right?
Yeah, they're already in their spring sports. They're all right.
Green's down 17, chance to cut in the lead. Nice move. Nice move by Davis Fleming, who's a natural scorer. I can see that.
Yeah, he had a couple 40-point games this year.
Is he about near 2,000 points? Is he in that range?
That I don't know. I know he went over 1,000.
Is he going to play anywhere? Do you know?
That I don't know off the top of my head.
I think he can. I think he can play at least at Division III level somewhere.
Yeah, he's got the height. He's got the scoring ability.
No question. I'm impressed by him. I think he's been Gray's best player. 17-point lead, chance to expand it here. Nice drive and a finish by Jack Burchard, who's played a very good game for Meadville. He's easily in double figures right now for Green. Again, that's just an educated guess based on watching the game.
He and Francis have really led the way.
Yes. Another nice drive by Fleming, but a miss. Nice little lob there, but did not complete it to to Will Karen Fricko. Fleming with the ball. Probably should have gone straight up with it. He kind of pump faked, and that gave Will Finland a chance to recover. Rebound by Peters, missed the bunny. Kept alive. Fleming with a pass to Peters for a layup.
Peters ended up being a co-MVP of the K-Sack with Brecken Minnick, so it's
Okay,
pretty neat that they're both on the grade team here today.
definitely. Nice shot and a great bucket there.
That's a great extra pass there by 20.
And Karen Fricko with the 3. No, sorry, that was Mason Rester from Cottersport. My mistake. Got the wrong team there, number 8. Missed 3 there by Will Franklin. And a bucket in down the other end with Drew Keth from Keystone getting a second bucket of the game. Drew's been a 3-year starter at Keystone High School. Bircher with a miss, Keth with a rebound. Ahead and saved out of bounds by Will McMahon. To Burchard. And a bucket from Kieran Fricko. He's a 1,000-point scorer there for you guys?
He was not, no, but
Really?
I feel like him and Minnick had to have been close by the end of it. They both had 2 strong junior and season
They
seasons.
started both as junior and senior years. Burchard with a missed dunk, got his own rebound again. Back to his teammate, his high school teammate, Lucas Lutheran, and a bucket by Fricko. Fricko's a good athlete, real good athlete. Was that a dunk? I think I just missed that on the turn on by Lucas Lutheran.
Yeah, he caught the steal off the inbounds. And just
That was quick. Second dunk of the game. Fricko plays other sports, good all-around athlete.
He
Or?
did, yeah, he had a strong soccer career now that it's over.
What's his best sport?
Probably track. He does pretty well in track.
So he doesn't play football?
He was the kicker for them.
Oh, kicker? Okay. Soccer, that makes sense. So like the kid at Clarion
Yeah.
was a soccer kicker. I can't remember his name now, but the real good kicker. He was also the best player on the soccer team at
Yeah,
Clarion.
it'll come to me.
Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. He came short of a field goal to would have won the whole thing at the end of in the States. Great leg. And now Green Ball with the commanding 79-58 lead, which you don't see in All-Star games too much.
No, they got it to just about a 10-point game here.
Now it's just
Around the top.
shot back up to 21. And a banged-in 3 by Will McMahon of Oil City to make it a 24-point lead. Stoppage of play here, 5:08 to go. Commanding lead for Team Francis over Team Hoyt.
We got subs coming in here.
Yeah, you don't see this that often in All-Star games, a 25-point lead. But you got a team that's really hot.
They just seem to be hitting everything. It's not like
Led by that triumvirate from Otto Eldred. Sheen Thomas on defense right now. Pull-up jumper, air ball, rebounded by Landon Francis. Pushing ahead. O'Neal back to Francis for a deep 3. Yes! 85-58, 27-point lead for Team Green. Team Francis. And that's a missed 3 by Kellen Haynes. Rebounded by Will Wortman into Sheen Thomas. Back to O'Neal. Missed the 3. And answering with a 3 is Brecken Minnick from Red Bank Valley. You said Minnick has 1,000 points?
he would have been close. Both of them didn't
They're
go
both
over.
right there.
I'd imagine.
Who's the all-time lead scorer for boys there? Is it Jake?
I think so. I think he had 1,500 something. I don't think there's anybody over him.
Maybe Jake limited their minutes so he couldn't get his record, you know?
Maybe.
No, Jake wouldn't do that. Jake Dougherty, good guy, good coach, and an excellent athlete, a star player at Red Bank Valley for many years.
Helped coach him to the 2A title back to back.
Absolutely.
Manny Marshall got one last year. He got one his this year. So.
And he played for the late, great Greg Bean. Incredible human being, incredible coach. Well, he's sorely missed to this day. Nice dribble drive and score by Ryan Schaefer of Cameron County to make it a 24-point game, 3:19 to go, 87-63 Green. But a smooth left-handed layup there by Will Wortman to up the lead back to 26 points. Dominant performance by the Green team. Oh, nice move. Real nice move by Kellen Haynes from Brookville, spinning around Shane Thomas for a layup. Missed layup, another missed layup. Green ball. O'Neal with the rebound. 2:45 to go. Nice pass to Thomas. Missed the layup. Back and forth action, guys. 2 foot tall, quick to even count. Missed pass there. Picked up by Green. Ahead to Thomas for the 3. Yes!
Francis with another one.
Sorry, Landon Francis. I don't know why I said Thomas. I was thinking of his teammate. Landon Francis, another 3. Probably has close to 20 points right now. He can really shoot it, Mike. And his career proved that. Another 3 by Francis, just off the rim. 2:10 to go, 92-65. Green with ball with a chance to make it a 30-point game with a 3 here, which is unheard of in an All-Star game, to be honest. I'd go for the 3 now to give it a 30-point lead. And that's what Thomas is going to do, a 3 off the rim. 1:45 to go in the third quarter, 92-65, Green over Gray. And again, a dominating performance. Nice give and go, layup and score. And that bucket was by Kellen Haynes. Getting his own rebound and missing it twice is Will Wortman. Haynes on the other end, behind the back spin, and was fouled on the attempt.
Shades of Manu Ginobili on that one a little bit.
Yeah. By the way, one of my favorite players of all time, you want to know why? Obviously the way he played, but Manu Ginobili's from Argentina. Mm-hmm. I'm half Argentine.
Oh,
my mother was from Argentina. So I have a Manu Ginobili jersey at home. But other than that, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
You got to love his game. And if you ever see him now, he looks the same. Looks like he can still play. Him, Duncan, Tony Parker, they can still play for that team. And how about that team? You lose a Duncan, you get a Wembanyama a couple years later.
That seems how it always works out for them.
And you know what? They have believe it or not, they have a chance to get Cooper Flagg. Can you imagine if they end up with Flagg and Wembanyama?
Thomas with the finish.
If I'm Greg Popovich, I never retire with those two guys.
It's another good decade run for you.
I'd stay until I'm coaching in my 80s. Nice pass. O'Neal to Wortman for the bucket. Give and go there, 96-71. Almost a little over 30 seconds to go in the half. 25-point lead for the Green team, the Francis team, in a command performance so far. Haynes with a dribble drive, and I think he dribbled it off his, nope, I thought he dribbled it off his knee, but it stays here with the Gray. I thought that Haynes had dribbled it off his knee, but that wasn't the call. 20 seconds to go, down by 25. Could use a bucket here. Deep 3, no good by Brecken Minnick. Rebounded by Aiden Cabin of Sharpersville. And the rebound to Landon Francis. Beautiful pass. Oh, incredible pass by Francis, but Wortman missed the layup. At the buzzer, no good. And unless a miraculous comeback occurs, I think the Greens are firmly in command here.
So.
Mike, 96-71. It would be a heck of a comeback, that's for sure, in an all-star game.
They got 10 minutes to do it.
Yeah, no, and hey, the way these guys are scoring, anything's possible. You get hot, you can do it.
Yeah.
But no, tremendous scoring on both teams, and again, when you have 13,000 combined points in an all-star game, that's pretty special.
Team Francis is coached by Derek Francivato and Jake Dockery of Red Bank here, so.
No, you
They're
just don't
probably pretty
see
happy about it.
25-point deficits in all-star games all that often.
So I mean, a lot of the shot they're not rimming out. Like they're true. They're hitting. It's nothing but net. So it's
And it's nothing against Team Gray. It's not that they're playing bad. The green team's playing that well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, nothing against them. It's the green team's firmly in command, hitting great shots, and just really looking complete offensively. When you have three guys in the same team, that's a big help.
Good take by 11 here.
Nice dribble drive and fake there with a bucket by Will Finland of Franklin. An air ball by Kef, rebounded by Brecken Minnick. Oh, sorry, that rebound by Manning Splain, that's my fault. I get green and gray mixed up a little bit. They're so close in color. Missed shot by Fleming from Kerwinsville. Again, 98-71, 9:18 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Shot fake, dribble drive. Up top. And yes, deep three by Manning Splain of Otto Eldred, part of that three-headed monster to Otto Eldred this past year that had a deep, deep playoff run. And another deep three there by number 8, Mason Ressner of Coudersport. And it's a 101-74 game. A dribble drive and a bucket and one by Will McMahon. Well, they got to 100 points in less than 8 minutes, or a little over 8 minutes to go in the half, so that's pretty impressive in the game, I mean. We're definitely looking at maybe at 120, 125 here. And now we have the 30-point lead. Biggest deficit of the game, 104-74, green over gray. And an obvious dominating performance here. The All-Star game. Missed through shot there.
Good hustle. Keeps it alive.
By Drew Kef, but he kept it alive. And a bucket, nope. Missed a layup there by number 4, Braden Fox. And that was a James Worthy moment, 1982 playoffs. A dunk by Davis Fleming. You get that reference?
I didn't get that one.
1982, Georgetown, North Carolina. Threw the ball away. Brown threw it to Worthy. Yeah, that was before your time, 40 years ago. I was in my college dorm room watching that game. You know who James Worthy is,
I
right?
do, yeah.
Freddie Brown threw the ball away for Georgetown, threw it right into Worthy's hands. Exactly like that, with less than a minute to go. Missed dunk by number 20. There for the Gray, Merrick Hoyt. Green with a 30-point lead, chance to make it bigger. Yeah, this just hasn't been much of a contest from the jump. And they're dominating on the glass, too. They're getting so many offensive rebounds. Put back by Jack Burchard, 32-point lead. This could get ugly. This might be a 40-point game if this keeps up. Nice drive by Manning Splain. By the way, one of my favorite names in high school basketball, Mansplain. And Mansplain's a heck of a player, trust me.
Yeah.
I've seen him play a couple times this year. Nice drive and a bucket by Burchard from Meadville, who's easily in double figures too as well. I'm sure they have several players in double figures with 112 points scored. Yeah, this is rapidly getting out of hand here with 6.5 to go.
Big skip. Extra pass.
Very unselfish. Just filling up the buckets. Will McMahon from Oil City on the extra pass. That's what's impressive. They're making the extra pass, Mike. No one's trying to get theirs. Everyone's
No.
moving the ball, and that's why they have this commanding lead. Bucket there by number 8, Mason Ressner. But answered right away with another 3. 118 to 79. 6 minutes to go. I said 120. Maybe it's 150. And who hit that 3? That was number 4?
Yeah, that was Fox on that one.
Braden Fox, great baseball player who's going to Flagler University in Florida. Very good baseball player. Saw him play several times last year. And another drive by Burchard. Burchard has probably close to 20 this game. A lot of them on drives, Mike.
Couple threes here and there.
Yeah. He's been dominant in the offensive glass. He's had a lot of offensive rebounds today. But yet, getting back to Braden Fox, very impressive. I love watching him play baseball. He's got a future in the sport. That's definitely, I mean, he's a good basketball player. That's why he's here. But baseball is definitely his sport. And if you're going down to a school like Flagler down in Florida, with that's year-round baseball. That's good Division II baseball. He's playing at a very, very high level of college baseball. And that's 2 free throws there by number 20, Merrick Hoyt from DuBois Central Catholic, to make it a 120 to 84 game. Way deep 3 by McMahon, off and no good. Rebounded by who else? Burchard.
We were just talking about.
We just talked about his offensive rebounds. He's had about 7 or 8 today at least.
Catch and shoot for Fox.
Good shot by Braden Fox. He's starting to heat up a little bit here.
I think that was the assist from Resner too on the skip.
McMahon step back, and another rebound by Burchard. What is he, 6'8"? He's getting every offensive rebound. And McMahon with the rebound. That just was a hustle play by McMahon. And a nice dribble drive and score by Kieran Fricko from Red Bank Valley to make it a 124 to 87 shellacking right now with 4:45 to go. Multiple changes in the lineup here. And we're back to business here. Gray ball down by 27.
Good take, good finish there by number 3. Cadman out of Sharpsville.
Missed 3 there. And rebounded by Kellen Haynes. And a 3 by Brecken Minnick from Red Bank Valley to make it a 32-point game. But answered right away. And who was that? That was 4, right? Mm-hmm. Burchard's teammate at Meadville, Lucas Lutheran, they've been a nice combo today. Both of those guys have scored close to double figures. For sure, Burchard and probably Lutheran, too. Nice drive and score by Brecken Minnick from Red Bank Valley. 37-point lead, 127 to 94. .332 to go. Gray ball. And that's a missed 3 by Aiden Cadman for Sharpsville. Rebounded. Head to Lutheran. Passes over to Wortman for the bucket. Very unselfish play. 131 to 94. Nice spinning drive there. Beautiful shot by Kellen Haynes from Brookville, who's played a very good game for Gray. He might be the leading scorer. He could be. Step back 3 attempt there. Dribble drive with the left hand and a score by Chase Sittler from Warren. 133 to 96. Deflected by Shane Thomas. Stolen by Luke O'Neill. O'Neill brings it up. And he gets stolen right away by Brecken Minnick. Minnick with a deep 3. Off the rim. Rebounded back to Minnick. Almost lost it. And a missed 3 air ball there by Ryan Schaefer. Rebounded by Green. In for a layup, O'Neill. I don't know what he was thinking there. Just lay it up, my man. You're not going to dunk it, okay? Let's be real.
He was feeling it.
I think he wasn't sure where he was at. No, this has been exciting. Never thought that you just scored 96 points and still be down by 37. That doesn't happen very often.
Not usually, no.
If you're 96 points, you're in pretty good shape. But it's been an offensive juggernaut for the green team. And a nice step by three by Haynes, who has been, I think, the best player on the gray team. Kellen Haynes today from Brookville. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's definitely shown up there.
Very unselfish. Too unselfish. Missed a wide open layup. Just should have scored. Haynes again for the drive and a bucket. He's got to have close to 20 easily, probably over that. O'Neal on the perimeter. DeShane Thomas for a three. No good. Rebounded by Aiden Cadman of Sharpsville. Look ahead to Haynes for a three. Off the rim, rebounded by Luke O'Neal. Ahead, and a nice pass. Beautiful pass from Haynes to Lucas Lutheran of Meadville. And Minnick answers with a three to make it 135 to 104. A minute and 13 to go. Missed dunk by Will Mortman. Rebounded by Thomas, up and in. 137-104. Well, not going to make 150, but they're getting close. Oh, nice move. O'Neal with the rebound. Behind the back and drive. Just off the rim. Nice move by Lucas O'Neal. Or Lance O'Neal, sorry. Minnick with another three. Back-to-back threes from Brecken Minnick to make it a 30-point game, 137-107 as we wind down here the last 34, 33 seconds of the game. Looks like they may just dribble the clock out, be satisfied with this 30-point victory. One more shot, missed shot, rebounded by Minnick, and a final dunk by the big man, Shane Peters, to make it a 137-109 game. 11 seconds left. I don't think we'll see any more shots here. Dribbling the clock out. Oh, no, they're going to let him have one final dunk. And a final dunk to end the game. Put the cherry on top for Lucas Lutheran, making a 30-point game, 139 to 109. Dominant performance by Team Green, Team Francis over Team Hoyt, 139-109.
We'll wait to hear the player of the game.
The player of the game. What do you think? What's your guess? It could be Francis.
Yeah,
it could be.
I think Francis or Lutheran would be an easy.
I'd say Francis or Lutheran, or maybe even Burchard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my guess it'll be Francis. Like work with you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
Definitely. Nice to meet you.
Nice afternoon to basketball.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
Anytime we're doing something with basketball, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's in April, May, June, the summer, December. To me, it's a 365-a-year sport.
Yeah, we'll be starting our off-season stuff here probably pretty shortly.
And they're going to be announced in line. I'm guessing it's going to be Landon Francis, but it could be one of the Meadville guys. And without a doubt, for Team Gray, Kellen Haynes was the dominant player. Here we go. Rich Rhodes about to announce the MVP of the game. Burchard. Yep. Didn't we say he had a lot of rebounds?
Yeah.
He had a ton of offense. That was well-deserved. Francis played well, but Burchard played fantastic. 17 rebounds. That's pretty dominant.
Good chunk on the offensive end.
For a kid who's maybe, 6'1", 6'2", that's pretty impressive. Yeah, a good chunk of them were offensive rebounds. I'd say of those 17, at least 9 were offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Jack Burchard from Meadville, 20 points, 17 rebounds, and a great performance here in a 139-109 victory for Team Francis over Team Hoyt. And that should wrap it up. And this is Al Modrzejewski for the YDL Sports Network, along with Mike Dawson, broadcasting from the YMCA in Clarion, Pennsylvania. I hope you enjoyed these doubleheaders. 2 great games from the girls and the guys here. And we'll wrap it up with that. And again, a wonderful day of basketball. Appreciate it, Mike.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
And we'll be seeing you soon. Again, this is Al Modrzejewski signing off for the YDL Sports Network. Good afternoon, everybody.